Okay, folks, and after an entire day of trying to get various hardware to allow me to do this, I finally got this put back in here. Now, there's some issues here where I'll explain. So this is version 425.4. Works kind of okay, Anyway, nothing's, out of whack or anything. You'll see that this thing up here, the spline doesn't work. It will in 426, however. And the problem with that then becomes, I'll show you over here. There's some animations that I have in here that the pack doesn't work for. See the guy sitting down there in a chair doing the thing with the hands? The guy didn't update any of his animations, so everything stops at 425, right? So if you're going to do cinematic scenes, then I'm going to have to sit around and do the things by hand, and boy, that's going to take a little while. In the control rig with sequencer, oh. But at least that is there. Where now this PC, I checked out MS-config and it was only using 2 of its cores, which is why I was like, well. They sell it to me saying it's a 4-core when you get it, it says 2 cores, and yet you can do a drop down and it drops down to 6 cores. Yay. Which are the logical processors. And boy, does this thing fast compared to the other machine. So, got a few other things to do here. As you can see, I put lots of characters and different things, and this little spaceship in here, and There's all kinds of junk in here, man. So now if I go and do this, see how seamless that is? And that is that. Now other levels, see, I haven't done all the shaders on the maps in this thing yet, so if I was to go and to one of the back gate things there, it would take longer. And the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the stargate out of there and put my own portal type system in there, because I don't like where Amazon might go with Stargate. The people that are gatekeeping that community are extremely hostile to anybody who would even criticize Amazon. I mean, we're on bloody YouTube, buddy. Anyway, and when your rules don't even state that you can't criticize corporations in your chat, and then you go and kick everybody out of a chat, that was just, I still remember that, and that's why I'm not going to be doing this Stargate project. I will be doing something different. Fuck those guys. That's what happens, eh? And so then a story comes out about Tencent today, and let me just say this. What was it? It was Ubisoft that was having a hard time there for a while. And Activision came along and tried to hostilely take them over. Tencent came along and dropped them 5% cash for their company. So if somebody owns 5% of you, they have a voice, but a small one. Right? They're basically saying, look, we want to invest in you to make some money. Go make it. Go make some money. Versus, buying something outright. Now, they own Path of Exile, and I'm going to reinstall that. I'll give that a go here. I just don't feel like with Activision's go that I want to touch Diablo anymore, I mean, they've really ruined that franchise. And I don't have a phone, right? I used to use the Google plugin that came with the Hangouts, and then, just about a couple months ago, Google canceled it. So now I can't call my doctor, can't call my worker, can't, do all these things, I ended up getting a hold of somebody with disability, and I can email them. You know, so, woo. Anyway, that being said, you go back through here, up the ramp. Gotta fix that wormhole, it looks kind of weird. Anyway, I gotta fix that building too. It's, I gotta take out some doors in it and make them slide and do some other things. I'm gonna continue building on this building here. Well, yeah, I gotta do some collision on this. Yeah. See, when you do cinematics, you don't have to have collision, so therefore it's easier on the system, right? Like, you remember that moon colony? See how big these buildings are? There's a dome, and that's half the size of it. I just wanted to also show you that. That's half size. That's just so you know that. Alright. And there's a thing I gotta tick off for the project here that will make things work better. I forget what it was again. Dynamic lighting or some shit. That's, see, when he runs over this yellow bit, he turns yellow. That's how you fix that. It's so that it's not so stupid reflection-y. Well, the one thing I could do is just port this stuff here over, certain assets over to the other project, and just start building on 426 so I can get that thing going, and some other little things that aren't working in 425 that will work in 426, which, you know, look at this evil looking guy. You're a happy camper, aren't you? Yeah, man. Anyway, here's the SpaceX-like rocket, which isn't SpaceX. Yeah, that's not a small thing. Go over and have a look at that, and then we'll call this a day as I start messing around with shit again. Whoa. 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 Yeah, I gotta figure out how to do the DAS 3D setup, because it does install all over the place for its paths, and every time I add an asset, it's adding stuff to C drive, which I don't have the space to do that with right now. So yeah, you know. Anyway, guys, take care. I'll see you guys later, and now you know I'm doing stuff again.